Pod Chef. Pod Chef. You're listening to Pod Chef. When I say pod, y'all say chef. Pod Chef. You listening to Pod Chef. It's a podcast about Top Chef, and that's a broadcast. It's on TV, and you can watch it. They got 21 seasons, that's a lot, kid. But you can skip those. We do recaps about the whole show. Not the food, though, but the other stuff. Yeah. You're now listening to Pod Chef, the only official podcast about the TV show Top Chef, with your hosts, Jamal, Bryan, and Reaves. And I only said their first names because I don't know everyone's last name, and I'm trying to be polite. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome to Pod Chef, the official Top Chef podcast. I'm your host, Jamal. With me, as always, is Reaves. What's up?
What's up, babies? I'm back.
So
and
glad.
also I was here before.
Yeah, you were here. You were just fixing your mic for a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that other guy here?
Let's check in and see if third mic is rocking with me.
The other guy. Oops, sorry. I thought that was my cue.
That's basically the cue.
Yeah, that was the cue, Bryan. So you're
It's
here.
Okay, well, I jumped it. Yeah, the other guy is here. Reporting for duty, sir.
Okay, is it?
Sir,
right.
yes, sir.
Is that it? Is that what you want to do for your intro? Usually, you have like some funny thing you want to say.
Do I?
All right, that's it. Clip it and ship it. All right, we're here. We're all here. This is the episode. This is the Last Supper episode, right? Which is interesting. You would think that this episode title would be for the actual finale.
No.
Last Supper.
No.
They did a fun thing with what they were doing.
Yeah.
To call it that, but just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
I mean, you would think that when they went to the second location, they left New York, it would be max 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Or 3 episodes. No.
No. 4.
They're digging in.
4.
We got to get our money's worth with we're paying all these, all-star Top Chef testings. The money to be here. We got to get our money. We got to squeeze.
Squeeze.
That last little bit of juice.
Oh, actually, look back there. I think we found another episode. Yeah, we have another episode we found that you guys have to do. Yeah. You guys got to do that one too.
This box I found in the back of my closet, I don't know, had been there. It was underneath these big jackets. It was winter's coming, so I had to pull the big jackets out. Box back there. Open the box. Another episode. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. This is so many episodes. Oh, let me just brush off this little box that I have over here. I've been looking at. Oh my God, there's 50 episodes in here. I guess you guys got to do all these episodes.
Tom went up to Antonia's daughter, who was ready to her mommy to come home, and he was like, "Oh, what's up on your ear?" And just now pull it out. Oh, another episode. Get back to work.
So for the listeners, you can kind of tell Reaves and Bryan missed each other a little bit.
I missed.
I always miss Reaves when he's not here. Jamal, it's a nice break when you aren't here. For me personally, you are very aggressive with me.
I'm very aggressive with you.
Maybe not confrontational.
Please tell me, when's the last time I was confrontational with you?
Right now.
Right now? Asking when the last time I was confrontational with you is being confrontational?
To me, yes.
Okay.
Everyone
asking me any question about things that I'm doing, that's confronting me.
Okay.
Everyone's definition of confrontation is different.
Yeah.
And that's mine.
Yeah. And as part of, building relationships, it's the first thing you say when you enter a relationship with someone.
Yes.
How do you define conflict? I define it by Iran Contra. That was a conflict to me.
Okay.
And nothing else. Don't do that.
Me.
Don't do those.
Yeah.
Don't do those dealings. No, thank you.
No, and I define conflict anything that is against what I want or am thinking, and then you come at me and you talk about it, and then I go, okay, then I stop.
Yeah. And
also, I ran Contra though.
Yeah. And I define conflict as any negative thing that someone says about me that I can easily gaslight them to not say again. Also, I ran Contra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're in agreement.
Yes. So
what is that? I know I've heard it before, but what is that?
You were just co-signing something you don't know.
Yeah, I had faith that what Reaves was saying made sense and that it was funny, and that's what a friend does.
Well, I think this might help you in the situation
We're getting political.
where, in this time, in this age,
Somebody needs to.
October, we got a surprise for you.
Yeah, this is October surprise right here.
I mean, the most surprising month and also the spookiest month. And things
Well,
get very chilling in this episode. So, I don't remember what I was talking about.
Okay,
It's
move on.
not important. We can move on.
All right, let's move on to Chefs I Prepared for You. This is a segment we do every week where we talk about what we had for dinner last night. And only last night. As if we presented to the judges on Top Chef. There will be a winner. We will not be voting, but we'll be picking a winner at the end. All right, because we
pick
we
now.
don't need to talk about. We don't vote anymore. We pick.
Mhm.
I'll go first. Chefs I procured for you. Ribeye, 12-ounce ribeye with grilled garlic, broccolini, and mashed potatoes, and a cinnamon bread pudding.
You
With-
prepared?
No, procured.
Oh,
He
okay.
procured.
And cinnamon bread pudding with a
Can't compete with that. But procurement? Okay.
yeah, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and caramel sauce.
Okay.
What's up?
Cinnamon bread pudding. So just bread pudding with like some cinnamon in it.
Basically, but there's other
Okay.
stuff. There's
Yeah,
I
raisins?
think no raisins. It
God,
was
raisins
mostly
in
bread.
my-
There was nothing else in the bread pudding other than like stripes of cinnamon and like was tasted like nutmeg and some other things. Classic cinnamon pairings.
I gotta have raisins in my bread pudding. I gotta have it.
Mm.
Reeves, where you at on that?
If it's not in there, I'm searching for it.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
tearing through it.
I'm sorry, chef. You gave me
Take a look
bad
at this.
piece.
It's a
They all,
mess.
are they all on one side of the tray? I didn't get it.
Yeah. I think you need that extra texture and a little bit of a pop of sweetness, but it can be fine without it. But I think I do prefer it with raisins.
Well,
Right, yeah, of course, raisins.
Rosins. Well, there were none. But I
Mm.
guess the pop of flavor was the streaks of cinnamon that
Okay.
were folded into
Yeah.
the.
That'll do that.
Now this steak that you ran into,
12 ounces.
12 ounces.
it was 12 ounces of pure muscle.
Yeah.
Four short a pound.
That's the math. Don't look it
Mhm.
up.
Nope.
Mhm.
How was
Well-
this cooked again?
Medium rare.
Now, when you got it, was it medium rare?
It was medium rare for the first time I think ever. Ordering medium rare somewhere and it wasn't medium.
Hard
Is
to
this
do.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was going to ask if this is a safe place to ask a question regarding.
Yeah, I guess it is,
meat-
Brian. I guess it
meat
is a good place to ask the
preparedness.
question. So
Safe
go ahead.
place. Is that a safe place for it?
It's a safe place. Go
That
ahead.
sounds safe to me.
Can
yeah.
one of you explain this thing to me for a steak?
Okay.
When you push your finger to your palm, what's that? How does this make my steak?
Reeves,
How do I know what my steak is based on that?
It's the fingers.
It's the finger.
See,
to the
this is
palm.
toughness. So
Yeah.
like, and this is something that like if you're like tough, super fucking tough, then you can do.
Uh-huh.
But if you're soft as a hell, then you
Yeah.
might as well just throw,
Chop your hands off.
chop your hands.
They do this in prison a lot with the
Mm.
new guys who come in. They go, "How tough are you?"
They
And
say,
they
make,
make
me
them-
a steak. That
And they
shit
make-
comes out too well.
And they start touching their hands, and then they'll go around and be like, "Yeah, the new guy is," and then they'll touch their hands, and people are like, "Oh, that's how tough he is."
So it's like the softer part is like
Yeah.
a less done steak.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And what do I want my hand to feel like? Where on my hand do I want to
Right in the
touch?
middle,
Show me
like
on my
little-
hand.
How do you
Where
like
I
your
should be-
steak?
yeah. How do you like your steak?
Steak pack medium rare.
Medium
I don't
rare,
want it.
okay.
I don't
So
want it to
middle.
bleed. I
It's
want
like-
some red, but don't
it's
make
like-
a mess.
It's like 2
Mm.
notches away from the end of your knuckle on your thumb. It's still soft, but it's cooked on the outside. You got a nice
then this
peak
is
on the
like-
inside.
This is like well done here.
And way at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Get
what I
ketchup,
do?
Some bad boy on that.
You know how I do it?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah.
And I'm pushing at my muscles.
Uh huh. The whole thing's well done, baby.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
in some prisons, they do that too to check your toughness. So
All my steaks are well done.
Yeah.
It's very hard in a restaurant to cook a steak medium rare because it's all timing, right? You got to
Yeah.
cook it, and it's basically got
Go
to fire.
out.
It's got to go. Yeah.
Also, it can't sit on the plate because usually the plate's hot,
Yes.
so the
They'll
plate will
keep
keep
cooking
cooking
it.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it is a fire and release basically. But in this one, they didn't give me a plate. They gave me like a almost a cutting board.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, to eat off of, and
Handle?
yeah, well, no handle, it was flat, but it also came with mashed potatoes that did have a handle.
That
each
was
side.
on the wood?
Yeah,
Okay, it was separate.
but it was burning hot, and your boy instinctively was like,
Put your
"I'm not
face in it?
touching that. It looks so cold, but I'm not touching it."
You just did this?
And I blew bubbles. Yeah, I put my face in it and blew bubbles.
I want to go back to the raisins thing for 1 second.
Mhm.
Please.
Might be a few more seconds. We'll see. Nothing makes me feel more like an old man than when I eat something that has raisins in it and I go, oh, wow, nice little pop of sweetness in there. And it's a fucking raisin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we my wife and I bought some bread from like a farmer's market recently, and I got like a zucchini loaf and she got like a banana loaf, and mine had raisins in it and hers did not. And I was like, a little pop of sweetness in there really does something to me. And I'm like, that's a raisin, brother. Like that's fruit, dude. Like that's a pop
You
of
put a
sweetness.
little
That's
bit of
fruit.
chocolate in. Like, I don't need that. I don't need, but a little raisin.
A little
Mm.
raisin in there.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Also, let me run one more thing by y'all. Is sweet bread interchangeable? Because that pumpkin bread tastes an awful lot like the zucchini bread.
I don't know.
That I can't split that. I have no idea.
Okay, give it a shot next time.
Any other
Chefs.
questions? Okay, go ahead.
Wait, where'd you get it from?
Place called Ironworks in Rhode Island. Providence,
Okay.
Rhode Island. Well, it was in Warwick, Rhode Island.
You dropped something there.
What?
Like a jet setter boy over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, no big deal. It was in Rhode Island.
no big deal. It was in Rhode Island, making people yuck, making
Throw
them
up.
laugh. Yeah, making.
That was
them
Jamal's
throw
set.
up.
So good. I threw up all
Yeah.
over the stage. He was so funny. No, I ate something before.
Comics don't kill
Didn't
anymore;
have
they make
raisins
people
in
sick.
Chefs, I procured for
Yes, let's do it.
you 2 pizza pies.
Okay.
One
From
from Timber.
Timber
Pizzeria.
Pizza, the place that's falling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Place.
gotta get in there. Maybe you'll be the one that makes it fall over. You don't know.
Yeah, you get in there early or else it's like, in the
Yeah.
street, crushed a bunch of people. Cheese pizza. Just keep it cheese.
Mm-hmm. Keep it
Okay.
simple.
Gotta please the people.
That's how I start telling people to keep things simple. Hey, just keep it cheese.
Just keep the cheese.
What do you want on that pizza? Hey, just don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah,
Just put some cheese on there, okay?
keep
You're
it
thinking
cheese.
too much. Keep it cheesy.
Yeah. And then what they like to call the Bentley.
Okay.
And I do like to roll with the Bentley because one of the few pizza pies they have there that has meat on it. And I was like, I need a little meat. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Pepperonis. What else they have? Oh, so the big thing here, I probably have talked about this on the show because I get it a lot.
New to me.
It has Peruvian sweet peppers.
Okay.
Now, you can get these at Whole Foods. Have I done this? Yes.
Oh,
Have I tried to recreate this pizza?
Yes.
Are they those little tiny ones?
Yeah, they're like little drops,
Okay.
red drops.
We have. I think you
pickle.
mentioned when you made it once. I think.
Not as good when I made it, but they are good. There's something in that because it's basically a pepperoni pizza with like a little bit of ham along with the pepperonis, but then you get this little pickled pepper. Say that 5 times fast.
No, thank you.
And it just explodes in your mouth, and you just get this nice balance of flavor. I think it also has hot honey on it too, and everything's got hot honey on it these days.
It really does.
Yeah, that's my pet peeve of pizza places now.
Hot honey.
Oh, we're having a pizza in a new place. Let's put hot honey on it. Let's make this thing that doesn't need to be sweet, kind of sweet.
Yeah, a little too sweet.
Yeah. Not too hot though.
So I had that.
I've yet to have it be actually live up to its name. It's mostly honey.
It is mostly honey.
Would you like some hot honey on it? Yeah, but it better be hot.
It better be fucking hot.
Because so far in my life, I've just had honey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honey.
I can't promise that. Dear.
Well, stop offering it, sweetheart.
Now,
Babe.
hey, babe,
Hey, babe.
I ran Contra. George Schultz. You might think this is the end of the story. It is
I hope
not.
It's not.
I did
Yes.
not think that at all.
I was wondering.
I decided today, this is yesterday, me being in yesterday, saying today. Today is a day that I treat myself.
Mm-hmm.
You've
So
earned
I also procured for you from Milk Bar
Uh-oh.
a crunchy cereal milkshake.
Nice.
I didn't really like it.
it.
Too milky for me. I
Uh-huh.
see what they're going with it. Too milky. But I had
Is-
the whole thing.
Is that their standard like milk, their ice cream that tastes like it's at the bottom of a cereal bowl? Like that's that thing, but there's little crunchies in it.
Yeah. It's got the little crunchies. What are they called? I don't know. Cornflakes.
You got this on the way home from picking up the pizzas?
I ordered all these things. People come to
Ah.
me now.
Bring it to me.
Wow.
I'm of the level that people come to me. They bring me things, mainly food, things like that.
Yeah. I haven't gotten
And
to the level of ordering a milkshake yet, because it's gonna be
it was
I gotta
milky.
Get that bad boy when they finish it.
Yeah. That might have been my problem. That in the, as they
Hour
were
and a half.
transferring it,
Mhm.
guy on moped probably dropped it a couple of times, got a little too high.
Shit.
But
Which
I know he
milk
got
bar?
there fast.
Which milk bar did you get it from? 15th Street or the Wharf?
That's a great question. Great question. There's no way for me to know. There's no way.
Whoever had it sent it.
I don't know. I don't know how technology works. I can't look it up.
I only
you
mentioned
tried,
that.
but then you get your ass kicked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would get beat up. No, I'm pretty sure it was the one on 14th.
Okay.
'Cause I don't
I
think
only
they-
mention it because last time I was there, I literally walked in to pick up something. This was like a year ago. I walked in to pick up something, and someone walked out with a bag, and I was like, "Huh, that kind of looks like my order." And I walked in, and I said, "I'm here to pick up my order," and they were like, "Oh, I think someone just stole your order."
they have a
and they
solution
did.
for you.
Yeah, they just gave me a new slice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
But what they
That's
do
all
there,
say. Man, that sucks.
I don't
basically,
know what to tell you, brother.
Man, that's
What?
awful, dude.
what they do there is they put the orders out so that anyone can just take them. So like you can just walk in and take it.
A
No
lot of
one's
places
policing.
do that. A lot of places I'm always like, if I were bold enough,
Yeah.
what's it gonna take for me to do a falling up? And I walk into a place. It's Falling Down, isn't it?
Yeah.
The movie where he kills everybody. That's Falling Down.
Falling down. Yes.
Yeah. If I were to do that,
Michael Douglas.
and today's my day, I'm gonna walk into a place, just grab the bag off the counter. Sir, just don't turn around. Keep going. Sir, I'm in my car. Sir,
Sir.
Vroom.
Vroom.
I'm down. I'm out of there.
Megaphone. Sir. Sir.
I hope it's something that I like when I open the bag.
So
Okay, I like that. Chefs. I don't know how to say this. Last night I didn't really eat dinner.
Okay.
Had a big lunch, so didn't really eat dinner.
Okay, and we really can't
I
learn
can't
about
tell.
the
Yeah,
lunch.
The rules are I
can't-
can't tell you
yeah.
about it.
don't want to know about it.
Just know that I was full. I was pretty full, so didn't have dinner. Maybe I had some snacks,
Mm-hmm.
like a snack dinner. Maybe I had like a roll. I'll call this dinner. Chefs, last night I prepared for you.
Are you
Little
doing
honey
something with your
turkey.
voice?
Rolled around a provolone cheese slice, a little mayonnaise in the middle.
Oh my god.
Just eat it like that, like a roll. That's what I had for dinner last night, chefs.
Honey turkey rolled around a
Sounds
what?
like a Dukakis mix. You know what I mean?
Rolled around provolone cheese, line of mayonnaise in the middle.
Oh my god.
You never done that, Jamal?
Nope.
That's
Not in my
carb friendly,
entire
baby.
life.
That's
Not in my
carb friendly,
entire life.
baby.
If our listeners have never done that, then I'm sorry. You've never been desperate.
Give it a
Okay.
shot.
Give it
Not
a shot.
bad.
During desperate times, you do it and you're like, I feel a little better.
You want to get real desperate? Maybe you got lunch meat. Maybe you don't got cheese, but maybe you got string cheese in there. You roll that around there.
Oh
my
no!
goodness.
Come talk to me afterwards.
That takes forever. You're peeling those, trying to wrap them
I've
around.
never once peeled a string cheese, baby. I bite it.
You just
Oh.
bite
I go
it.
straight through it.
I know people like that.
Sickos.
Sickos.
All the sickos out there
One
biting
of those-
right into string cheese.
Tests they give children. If you're killing little animals or if you're biting straight into string cheese, they have to report it.
Mm.
Sorry, Mrs. Anderson, to tell you that we caught little Timmy biting right into the string cheese. Oh God, what do I do? Sanitarium.
Should we pick now?
Yeah,
I
I was
wish-
going
I
to talk
hope we
about how
do.
brave Bryan was, but yeah, I think we should just pick.
It goes without saying.
Everyone knows.
All right, I'm picking Reaves.
Thank you for your selection, and as always, but it does make sense this time. I will pick Jamal.
Okay.
And
And
Bryan, who
I
hates picking.
will abstain.
Mm.
Mm,
There's not going to be elections anymore. After this one, there's
Kinda.
not going to be elections.
yeah.
Yeah, I won't do it anymore. Do one last one.
Mhm. One.
Okay,
and
I'll
all.
pick. I'll pick. Dukakis.
Mm.
Mm.
DC
these
went for
landing?
Dukakis. One of the only ones.
Perot. I'll go Perot.
You can, by the way, you can watch those Perot paid for TV time that he did. It's on YouTube. They are fascinating.
Fascinating.
Truly fascinating.
I'll never watch that.
Oh, they're like 20 minutes long. It's a window into another world. So Jamal wins.
No, I only got one vote.
You didn't get any votes. You got to pick.
Wow. Do you see how excited he was to tell the black person that he didn't get any votes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like that. Well, so people understand. He'd rather vote for Dukakis than
Hey.
for his own friend, his
Hey,
own
what-
black Bart Simpson. All right.
Do you wear the shirt? Is it? You don't have the shirt anymore, did you? Does it fit you anymore? You got too sexy for that shirt, didn't you?
I'll be honest with you. That shirt was meant for my horniness, and now that I don't have any horniness anymore, I can't see myself wearing that shirt.
Did you donate that shirt? Did you put it in some Goodwill box?
No, I think I just threw it in the garbage.
Wow.
Mm.
That was a gift.
Yeah, I think I just trashed it.
That was a gift.
I think I threw it in the garbage and said Kobe as I tossed it.
Yeah, at least it went out the way it should have.
Yeah. So, all right. And if
So
I
everyone-
didn't,
people
if
don't
it's-
know, this is shirt. It's purple shirt. It's got Bart Simpson on it. And he's black. He's got a basketball. And I bought it, meaning to wear it. And then I
Mhm.
thought I shouldn't wear this, and I gave
Yeah.
it to Jamal.
And tell them why you thought you shouldn't wear it.
I think it made my eyes look weird. Like the purple didn't go with my eyes.
This is actually a better story left for your Last Supper. We'll be right back after this.
Where's the button?
And we're back. Pod Chef Season 8, Episode 15, Last Supper, the second to last episode of the season for the finale next week. And then we'll be on to Season 9.
Good
Reaves
lord.
is
It
back.
never ends.
Reaves is back, and his microphone and his headphones are working. So, Reaves, you want to take us through the
Let
review?
me take the wheel of the car. So this is Top Chef Season 8, Episode 15, Last Supper, as Jamal said.
Mhm.
This is episode 119 of
Wow.
Top Chef. That's how many episodes plus that we've done. This, the original air date,
You've been 3 or 4 live seasons.
yeah. So it's a plus.
Yeah, it is a plus.
Who knows what the math is on that? Original air date, March 23rd, 2011. And then 2.38 million viewers.
Wow. 2.3 million Americans sitting right on the couch with their family. Hey, honey, get in here. Top Chef's on.
Honey,
Last
get in
Supper
here.
episode.
It's the Last Supper time.
Oh, well,
Honey,
then they're going to
quick,
pick a winner?
quick.
They're going to pick a winner? Oh, I assume so. It's
How
Last
many
Supper.
religious people tuned into this episode thinking that it was going to tie in?
Most of them.
Yeah. The ones that
Okay.
they're like checking the episode guide, the TV guy that would just say the name of the episode. Like, okay, now they finally got me.
Now
I've
I'll give it a shot.
been
Tune
meaning to
in.
see this.
Nope.
So
Wolfgang Puck is there. You got
Yeah.
tricked. He's really the devil. You hear that accent?
Let's talk about it. Our guest here, who the chefs walk into the kitchen, and who's there? It's the wolf.
Ow.
Our Austrian friend, the most famous man to come out of Austria, Wolfgang Puck.
Whenever I cook, it's like calming.
I don't think I have a Schwarzenegger. It's like I'm calming. Yeah, no,
It's like I'm calming. When I cook, it's like I'm calming. Nope, I fucked it up.
So they
Get to
jump
the
right
chopper
into
of vegetables. The chopped vegetables.
get to the chopper of broccoli. Yeah, I don't have one. I gotta
That's
work.
pretty
on it.
good. That's fun. I'm waiting for Jamal to do one.
I mean, I have one, but I mean, it's so iconic.
Yours is?
Wow. Get down. Come on, get down, you idiot.
No,
We
do
have
one
to
with
go.
food. Do one with
Mike,
food.
Mikey Isabella.
Yours is better than ours. That's
It
good.
is.
Yeah, that's
It
why
is
I
good.
was like, let them have their
You didn't
shine.
want to show us.
Let them have their shine. I sat here
Wow.
quietly. I was letting you shine.
Yeah,
That's confidence.
that's really nice of you to do. Also,
Yeah, I didn't
lots
want to
of
make it
friend.
about me. I was like, yeah, I got one. I got one lined up. I could fucking crush this. I don't want to do it though. Let them do theirs.
embarrass my friends
So
in front of my
they-
wife.
I'm
My
going
wife
to
listens to this.
I'm going to judge's table. Wow.
Just
They
like
jump
my
right
mother.
into the
Sorry, go ahead.
they jump right into the quick fire. So the quick fire challenge here is each chef has to complete a challenge based on a quick fire from a previous season.
Mhm.
We don't really get a shot of all of them, but a lot of it is just ingredients. So we see
Yeah.
tacos, canned food. I saw like potatoes, but we don't really see everything. So hard to
This
know what would
was-
be the worst.
It's so weird. Like when I think of like iconic quick fires, my brain doesn't go tacos
Yeah.
or like
That
hot
taco
dogs.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canned food, yes. That's one that I would think of. That's a good one for this. One
Yes.
hand, yes. Well, that was an option. That was added later.
Yes, they're all about, twists this episode, Oliver twists.
Mhm.
Please, sir.
So for this, the chefs get to pick for the other chefs what type of quickfire they have to do. Mike starts because he won last episode, and this is a running theme this episode. He gives Antonia canned food. He picks the worst one for Antonia.
Wow, really comes for her.
And we see him in an interview talk about how he wants to go up against the best, and he doesn't view her as the best.
Nope.
So he's decided that he needs to send her home. And so he's going to make her life very miserable.
It's
This
his. It's
episode.
his decision.
Yeah. Antonia gives Blaze hot dogs. And boy, does he make a mess of it. It's fucking gross.
It's like a
Awful.
ketchup. It's like ketchup and hot dog.
He just got lost. Like we very rarely see Blaze get lost at sea in one of the challenges. He's very methodical. He has plans. Everything's very clean. But I could see when they showed us his bowl that had chopped up hot dogs, fennel, onion, and he's like knocking a ketchup bottle in there. That I was like, oh boy, this man, he's at sea right now.
Once you chop up hot dogs that way, you're in trouble. Whenever
Yeah.
someone serves you food and it's hot dogs chopped in the little
Yeah.
fucking coins, dude, it's gonna be a bad meal.
Yeah, you better be putting that in macaroni and serving it to children. Otherwise,
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not for me, is it?
Yeah.
That's for my shitty kid over here, right? 'Cause I ain't
Yeah.
eating that shit.
or my doggy.
Beanie weenies, no thank you.
Blaze gives Mike one pot, which is fine for Mike.
Yeah. That's all he needed.
Yeah,
Antonia's like,
Well,
what
I
the hell
want
are you doing?
yeah,
I do love his like afterthought of Blaze when he's explaining his thought. He's like, all I could think of is when he needed 6 serving things to make his fish or whatever. And I was like, I'll get him with one pot. Motherfucker, there was so many. You could just give him tacos. There were hard taco shells. He'd fuck that up
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
I think these two are in cahoots.
I think they are.
I think they're working to get rid of Antonia together.
Typical men.
I think they've had a little boy talk, and they
Mhm.
said, "Hey, let's ditch the chick."
I think someone else got in there and said, "We want to return Top Chef to its roots. We want an all-male finals."
They better be white. We already got that part done. All three of them white. Here we go.
And the loser better lose their career in a couple of years.
Padma, so they're cooking. Padma strolls back in and says, "Hold up.
Hold up.
I got a twist for you. You now have to assign a twist to one of your competitors.
More classic twists.
Blaze, you start."
And he instantly chooses with emotion.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gives Mike no utensils. Seeing that Mike was currently not using utensils, that he was
done.
checking his watch, kind of bothering and annoying everyone else,
The
making
fix
jokes.
is in.
The fix is in. 100% the fix
Yeah.
is in.
It's messed up. Antonia gives Blaze one hand. We later see Blaze trying to cut a line with one hand, and it is the most dangerous thing I think I've seen on
Yeah.
television.
It's not.
Also, are
Yeah.
you allowed? You should have been allowed to pick which hand they were allowed to use.
I'm sure he did.
Oh.
You don't think
No. He picked. She should have been picking.
he
Which
did?
hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
She should have been like, "What is your dominant hand? Yeah, you're using left now."
I like that.
That would have been an actual disadvantage.
That's fun. I was confused that there were only 3 options when Antonio was like, one hand and I'll take this. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
then no one gets a pick for you. You should call it yourself. Jesus.
And so for Antonia, she gets to be attached to Carla. Which
This was,
love.
what the fuck?
she basically gets another chef. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone to bounce ideas off of. So it's very
Yeah.
nice.
Insane. Wow, they thought that was going to hinder somebody.
Oh, so this is why my wife wasn't home that weekend.
Yeah.
What did she tell you?
She was visiting her aunt
It's always the
in the
aunt.
mountains.
A lot of that was a lie, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Telling
me about it.
She couldn't even keep a little bit of a truth in it. There's a problem, like we said, with Mike's twist. He's done. So he's just hanging around because he's doing braised pork in a pressure cooker. He's put it in one pot and he's just kind of hanging out.
He's
Again,
like
and Tony.
picking, like fennel or something. He's just like over there. Just like there's a shot of him just like picking little herbs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like he's going flower gardening.
Yeah, he was getting. Yeah, yes.
Yes. Judging, Antonia did a soup. It was too concentrated. Blaze, like we said, made dog food that could be given to children. Even the wolf says, like, well, I can't do his accent, but he says, I could feed this to children.
Jamal,
No,
how did you
I can't do
know
this.
what my kids like to eat?
This is what my dog likes.
This is what my dog.
Give the puppy chow to my dog.
How did you know that my kids love ketchup?
I feed this to children, yeah. The smell
Mine
of this,
is extra Austrian.
the smell of this. How am I supposed to get it down into my stomach?
It's like I'm calming.
It's all about the protein.
I'm the mayor. Okay, continue.
I would like us to get more reviews, and they should be about the impressions on this show.
Yeah, I think so.
Good impressions here.
Let's wait the kind of feedback we get from Jamal's friends to talk to him about the show. No one talks to me about the show.
Well, you don't promote the show, so that might be a thing.
That's fair.
No, I don't.
So I'm
There's
pretty sure
bummer.
most of your friends think it's not happening anymore. So why don't you promote the show every week? Your friends might talk to you about the show. You're not busy. That's a lie. Everyone review Bryan's busy schedule the next time you leave a review.
I'm playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. I'm pretty busy. I'm finally putting hours into that game. I've had it for years. Finally putting hours into it. My boy's getting out there. I guess, I'm finally messing with those 2 feuding families down there. You know the ones. I'm finally getting into it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I got a cool horse. I got his mane braided and his tail braided. They're silver.
Wow.
I'm getting into it, dude.
Wow.
Mike wins
Thank you.
with this pork shoulder with black beans, chili pasta. all this kind of good stuff. The chefs then head over to, I think it's called Collister's. Jamal, have you been there?
No.
Okay.
I have forgotten where we are in this episode. It has nothing to do with where they are.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
They have this meal anywhere.
We jump right into the we jump right into the elimination challenge here. For the first portion of this, again, an episode of Twists, the chefs prepare a meal inspired by what one of their guest judges would want for their last meal.
And that's the name of the show.
Yes. Last meal, last supper. This is the meal that you get fixed right before you are taken to execution chair to be shot in the head.
And maybe you're hoping the governor's going to get a late call in there. You check the
Not
phone
this
one more time.
Not this time.
Mm-mm.
Who are our guest chefs? We got the Wolf. Wolfgang Puck. We got the Berenstein Bear.
Oh, she's back, baby.
Michelle Bernstein. And we
He
got,
really drove home what her lineage is in this episode.
Yeah.
Really kept talking about
she
it.
kept talking about it. I think she just really, so
She's like,
she
I'm not
wanted-
white.
She's like, no, but I just want fried chicken today. I get it. I'm like, yeah, I want fried chicken too. That's a good pick.
Like, I'm Jewish Latin, but I want fried chicken.
If no way am I fucking picking something my mom cooked for my last meal. My mom fucking cooked like shit. Be hamburger helper. I don't fucking want that shit.
Oh, you imagine you're on death row. They go, all right, we'll let your moms pick your last meal. Brian.
Damn it.
Brian gets,
Salisbury steak.
and
It's cold.
And the person delivering it from the jail peels back the plastic off the TV dinner. Here you go.
What'd your mom make for you? I don't think she made it.
She just nuked it.
I don't know. I don't think she made this.
She couldn't be bothered on my last meal to actually make the Salisbury steak.
It's like her food was fine, but I wouldn't like want it before I died. Here, Brian, here's your mom's famous hot dogs and tomato sauce. That's something she made with chopped onions in it.
Hey,
Hamburgers and brown gravy with
Brian-
onions in it.
Brian might be like, can you move up the schedule of this? This.
Yeah, just go ahead and kill me myself.
Yeah.
Just-
You can kill me now.
The last chef here is, of course, I believe he's an Iron Chef. Chef
Yes.
Morimoto.
And everyone's terrified to get him.
Yeah. They're
And
all
it proves to be correct that they should be.
they're all shaking
this-
their boots.
It's kind of like the beginning of Stop Asian Hate a little bit.
The movement?
Yeah. Well, everyone's terrified of him. Why? What are they scared of? The culture that they haven't invested in?
Yeah.
Huh?
That could be
Because
it.
what does Antonia say after she
Their
has
ignorance.
a simple conversation with him? Oh, he's actually pretty nice.
Oh, actually?
Oh, actually, after I took some time to get to know him, he's actually pretty nice. He's a sweetheart.
I don't know how to make miso soup.
Yeah.
How to make
But
anything
he's
good to
nice.
make.
Yeah.
Would you rather have pasta?
Yeah, she keeps asking. She's like, you want like pasta or anything? Like, he's like, no.
I'm really good at pasta. You would like if you're gonna die, you'd really like the pasta that I make. I'll do it real quick. I'll do it.
Yeah. So he assigns Antonia miso soup, some pickled vegetables, some sashimi. I mean, as he's listing this stuff out, I'm like, yikes. This is-
She's completely fucked.
Blaze probably would have been able to execute this, but I feel like if Mike had gotten him versus Michelle Bernstein, I think Mike would have gone home because I don't think he could have
Yeah.
done it.
Again,
Yeah.
it was Mike who assigned him to Antonia, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
him trying to
Fix
sink
is in.
Antonia.
The
Fix is in. Fix is in.
Blaze gets Wolfgang Puck, and Wolfgang Puck goes on a whole lecture about how he wants, strudel and goulash.
My wife, my mother used to make me beef goulash.
Oh, this is Borat.
My
This
wife
is,
should make the beef
Arnold
goulash.
Schwarzenegger reading for Borat.
And this is rice. That's my favorite thing in the whole movie. This is rice. No,
Yeah.
it's cheese. And this is rice. No, it's cheese.
That's my favorite thing too. It was like a deleted scene too, right?
I didn't make the final cut.
We hit all of them here.
Nope, we didn't do what Michael's doing.
Oh, Michael is so again. Michelle Bernstein says she's Jewish, she's Latina, but she wants fried chicken and gravy and biscuits because that's what she wants. And I get it; it's tasty.
Yeah.
The next day, they go back to the hotel, and Antonia calls out Mike for sandbagging her each challenge, and Mike does some A+ gaslighting of Antonia by saying, "I gave you the easiest, chef. I actually gave you the easiest one.
Yeah.
The one I got was really hard. It's very hard to make fried chicken.
Yeah.
Basically, no one can do it."
I don't make biscuits.
Yeah, we all have
And
to.
I'm not going to.
We have to put culture in our foods. You don't.
The next day, the chefs hit the kitchen. They start to prep. And then who moseys their way in, just peeks their head in? It's the Tom cat.
Uh-oh, T's here.
Yeah, Big T. Remember when Biden kept calling Trump an alley cat? Remember that? What the fuck was that about?
No,
He
I
did. He
don't.
was like, he's like an alley cat.
You did like the Harry Carey, the Will Ferrell Harold
Hey!
Carey.
Now, is that something we need to pitch to Laura?
Maybe.
Ferrell
I think that's really
doing
good.
Harry
Bring
Carey,
back Ferrell,
who
yeah.
is Biden.
Yeah. I think my wait. I think my rallies are really big.
Not a lot of people know this, but
You ever had so many people at your rally?
Brian's SNL audition was doing Will Ferrell's
Yeah.
Harry Carey.
And we helped him with that character for months.
Yeah,
It was good.
it's good
It's
as
good.
hell, man.
You ever see my hands? They're normal size hands.
We told Brian, drop the Arnold Schwarzenegger, do this one.
You guys kept laughing when you were saying it, though. You're like, yeah, man, do it. It's really good. Shut up, man. Shut up.
It was really good.
So we already have someone that's done that. It's my lord. Antonia decides she's going to use hamachi raw fish. She gives it a little try and vomits all over the
It's
place.
yucky, she
Yeah.
says.
Very yucky. Pivoting to tuna.
That was in the fridge. Found some tuna in there.
Found some tuna, go with tuna. We get a nice clip of Blaze struggling to open a pressure cooker
Mm-hmm.
to get the top
Mhm.
off. He hitting it with a spoon. He doesn't know what. He doesn't know how to use it. And as a reminder, we all know this. Pressure cookers are bombs.
Yeah.
So this is like watching someone trying to, stop a bomb, and they're just
Hitting it.
cutting all the wires. You're like, ugh. But he figures it out. It's like a switch or something. The judges show up. They're all looking great for their Last Supper. Tom, just like the Last Supper, looks each of them in the eye and says, "Tonight, one of you will betray me."
This is my body. Eat of it.
Yeah. He glares at Padma. I think I know who's going to betray me. Because that's what Jesus did, right? He looked right at Judas. He's like, I think I know who it is.
One of you.
Yeah.
Oh, good. The guy that's wearing all black. I think it might be that guy.
The guy who said yes to the invitation last.
Yeah. Oh, look who just moseyed back into my Last Supper. It's Judas.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, one of you's going to betray me.
Oh, I thought you were too busy tonight. You couldn't make it, Judas. Oh, but thank you for joining us.
So glad to see you.
No, please sit at the end of the table, away from the guest of honor, please.
Pocket seems a little heavy there, Judas. Come to a little money?
No, Judas, we're all sitting on the same side for a reason.
Yeah.
We're not sitting on both sides. Stop asking about it.
Nice sandals, Judas. Those look very new.
Maybe someone tossed you a bag of money? Some coins? And a little purse?
Someone's got new camels.
The dishes here. Antonia does tuna sashimi with pickled daikon, mushrooms, and miso soup. Blaze does a beef goulash, some sour cream, and apple strudel with tarragon. And Mike does fried chicken with a snap pea puree and an egg yolk empanada. Never had that before. with mustard. Miso's a little salty. Gail says she almost died eating the
She-
tuna.
Dies. What's in her mouth?
She coughs
The
so
camera
hard.
doesn't even get her. You just hear the cough. The camera like turns to her.
She's like, ah! She's like, the tuna.
Ah!
Oh my God, the tuna.
Oh, the spice.
Tom says, there's no subtlety. Well, there's supposed to be subtlety in Japanese food, and this dish from Antonia is nothing but subtle.
They love the rice.
Yeah.
I think Bernstein Bear says like she did the hardest thing easy. The rice is the hardest thing. She did great on that. She did
Yeah.
the easy things hard, bad. We all know how easy it is to serve raw fish. You just cut and put it on a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say it's done. It's good. It's art.
They bought it like this.
The Bernstein Bear talks about Mike's dish. She says, listen, I like it. It's different to have egg and empanada, but
Look,
she
I'm
likes
Jewish
it.
and Latina.
Yeah, look, as a reminder, this is actually part of this is where I come from, but do not put egg in my empanada.
My mom tries to hide them in there, and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
This I like.
Tom talks about how, and this hit home. I make fried chicken. I like making fried chicken, but it is hard to make. And he's right. You have to sous vide. You have to bake the chicken ahead of time,
Yes.
and then you can fry it. If you just try and fry it,
It's not
Right
going to
from
cook all
raw-
the way.
no, it's not going to cook all the way. And you basically just burn. You get very
burn.
dark.
Yeah.
He's right.
I
He's
figured
right.
this out the hard way. I've only tried to make it at home twice. And the first time I was in college. I didn't have any of the cooking IQ I have now. And it was black. And then the second time I was like, I did it on lower heat and was more patient, and it still wasn't cooked all the way through. And then I realized you have to kind of pre-cook it
You
out.
can't do lower heat with oil. It just sucks it all up. You gotta hit it high heat. You put anything in low heat.
No.
Low heat oil.
Put it in high heat, and then I turned the oil down.
I don't know. So.
Either way, it wasn't a success, Brian. So I mean, I don't know why
what you're talking
you're
about,
picking
man.
at it. It was already
Hey man,
bad.
I know what you're talking about, dude. That sounds wrong to me.
This is interesting. So you don't oven bake it ahead of time. You get it hot and then you just turn the oil down.
Oh no, this was my second attempt
Oh,
to do it. It was still a failure because it didn't cook the chicken all the way through. I thought that I had the oil way too hot, so I started hot, put it in, get the sizzle, and then turn it down slightly.
Are restaurants pre-baking fried chicken?
That's
But
what
they
Pete
haven't-
Bobby Fay told me.
They
I
are.
watched him do it on one of his shows. He was like, when you're making fried chicken, he's like, first thing you do, set the oven, put it in the oven. And that's when you're doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Give it
And
about-
then you put it in your brine after it's been in the oven.
Yeah. Then you put it in the brine, you're doing all that stuff. Then
Yeah.
Ah.
You probably don't have to cook it all the way through on the oven in the bake. You just
Yeah, no.
you're getting it to the point where once you put it in the fryer, it's like a guarantee it'll be cooked.
You're just cooking the outside basically.
Kind of.
hmm You're just bringing it to that, how I like it. 115.
Pink in the center.
Yeah.
What part of my hand is chicken?
You're going to do it against your head.
Yeah, do it
Okay.
against your head.
Okay.
'Cause that's how hard it should be when it's done.
They love Richard Strudel.
Uh-huh.
It reminds the Wolf of
Phrasing.
Austria.
Phrasing.
Who doesn't?
Tom complains that
Got
his
two kids
dish
at home
isn't.
for a reason.
Tom's like, my dish isn't hot enough. It's too cold, and I don't like things that are cold when they go in my mouth. It should be hot. Everyone else is like, it's fine. It's tasty.
He's always gonna find something to bring about Blaze, so it's not like a runaway.
Yeah.
I feel like he's always like, I don't know. Blaze might not win this.
I know he's not like that good though. He's not better than me.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. Yeah, he's not better than me.
No, this tastes bad.
He's not going to be like a guest chef who comes back on for seasons in the future. I'm not planning that at all.
Richard wins with his beef goulash.
Spaghetti,
Mm-hmm.
sour cream and apple strudel with tarragon.
They do a fun thing where they bring them in, and they say, "Judge's table starts now."
Yeah, it's
And they
happening
start
now.
talking to him,
Yeah,
and everyone goes around the table, try to say something. There are a bunch of backhanded compliments from everyone who got their main meal cooked for them. That's where Bernstein Bear says, "Don't put egg in my empanada."
Yeah.
That's where I don't know, I forget what Schwarzenegger said to Blaze, what his like kind of backhanded compliment was.
Maybe
But that's
too
also
dry.
yeah. Then that's where it went to Morimoto, who then said it was too salty and it was interesting.
Yeah, the positive. That's one of my favorite pieces of positive feedback is when someone says, "Interesting, very
Yeah.
interesting."
But yeah, on the spot, they're like, Blaze, you win. You hope that this is your. He's like, this is your redemption season, you keep it on because you're going to the finals.
And they're all like, "Okay, well, I guess this Blaze will be through." And then Padma holds up an envelope, shaking it in everyone's face. She's like, "Oh, Antonia, Mike, do you remember this? You remember
When is this
envelope?"
from?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to remember this? Because I don't.
I just watched the season, and I don't know what she's talking about. She's got
I
a
saw
big
the whole
smile on her
thing.
face. Yeah.
I saw the whole thing. She said, "Remember this?" No.
She's like, "Antonia, open my envelope that everyone remembers." Okay. You all open it, and the thing that you remember that I did. So we got a second elimination challenge.
Why couldn't you just tell her what it was?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's some kind of closing the loop on something that no one remembers.
No. Was it episode 1? She was like, "Look at this. This will
Yeah.
come in handy later."
Yeah.
Then show me clips of that happening before the episode. Remind me. That's how TV works. Previously on Top Chef.
This is why these TV shows that are catering to these internet audiences. So all the dudes on Reddit can be like, "Oh, dude, don't you remember the first episode? Padma hit that envelope and then the envelope came back."
She had the envelope in Japan.
She had
The envelope was in- You know what? She had it in Japan.
You gotta watch.
She had it at the
that other
Tokyo
episode.
Dome. She bought the envelope at the
Oh.
Tokyo Dome.
So
50,000
cool.
people. She didn't need to run a
Trying to
package
get
for
over with
every
your
Japan's
niche
envelope.
internet audience. The
Not
elimination challenger.
Not every meal needs to be a dream meal. Sometimes you just gotta
Maybe-
eat squash.
Maybe in pieces, maybe in bites. The two losing chefs were asked to cook one last perfect bite. This is for all the judges, so it's not one bite. They have to make many bites.
Top says 1 bite, 7 bites.
One bite.
7 ways.
Seven ways. Because I
You
want
make one
to.
perfect bite for everyone. So 7 bites.
Listen, we
one
talked
time.
about it because at first I wanted just one bite, and then people didn't want to all just nibble at the same time on one bite. So I guess now we have to do 7. Okay, so 7.
Yeah, I get that it sounds bad, but this is what they wanted to do. I thought 1 bite would be fine, but I can do 7 bites. So fine.
I can't just say 7 bites. It sounds stupid. 1 bite for 7 people.
Make 7
But there's 7
perfect
bites.
That's the same.
The winner will secure their spot in the season finale. So they run to the back. Mike says, "I'm going to make," I mean, this makes sense. He's like, "Let me grab the best shit possible. I'm going to get a
Yep.
lobster and steak." Yeah, I get it. Why not? Antonia,
I'm sure if they had foie, grab the fucking foie.
I'm surprised. It must have not been there. Because
There must not have
that's
been
like the
scallops
move.
or foie, because that's the move.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Scallops is like a good 1 bite. Yeah.
Yep.
Antonia goes for grouper, and then she's going to make a spicy curry
Isn't
broth.
the grouper what tasted yucky earlier?
I think so. No, it was start with an H. Himachi.
Hamachi. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be funny. She was like, "Oh, I just got this fish. Someone just opened this fish over here and no one ate it. Oh,
Just
throw it in there."
forgot.
I can't believe no one used the hamachi.
Yeah.
What fucking idiot opened this himachi, didn't use it?
It's perfectly good hamachi.
Idiot.
I have time to taste it. Let's go.
Let me try my soup.
Mike, what are you making? Because I got hamachi.
Nothing beats hamachi.
I'm basically guaranteed now.
The judges try the dishes. Antonia's dish, they say it was smart, but it was too powerful. You don't want anything too powerful.
Mm-mm.
Mike, his dish had a great sauce, but it didn't have a wow flavor to it. But it worked with everything together.
There's a fun moment. Another judge who's there, who's not one of the main judges. She's not like Chef Bernstein Bear. I'm not sure who she is, but she was like, "I don't like that it's all different colors. You guys know me. I'm visual." And everyone's like, like,
So-
who are you?
Here's a reveal. She is a photographer. She's a food photographer. So
Okay.
that's why she's
was
like,
that said on the thing?
it was said in the very beginning because she did the photos for Michelle Bernstein's book.
I do remember her saying that. Okay, wow. Okay,
Mm.
I missed that Easter egg. Wow, I gotta pay attention.
Yeah, well, the guys on Reddit probably got it. It stuck out to me because she talked about how she took pictures of Michelle Bernstein, and I was like a model shoot, and then I was like, oh no, for a cookbook. That's what makes more sense. Yeah. At the very end, though, the judges vote. It's very democratic. Democracy is still alive.
But when we leave them, the vote is 4-3 Antonia.
Mm-hmm.
Tom picks Mike,
Yes.
but there are 4 picks for Antonia. It's 4-3 Antonia.
So how do we switch?
Tom's vote counts 2.
Yeah.
Or 3 even, depending on the situation.
Well, this is another episode where at the elimination he gets a second word in after sending someone home.
Mm.
Yeah, he has to say it. Oh, I just did that. Yeah.
It's just too many spices with that group for me.
You could see in his face when people were picking Antonia, his face was like,
Yeah.
"You like Antonia's dish?
Ew.
The fuck are you talking about? She's not fucking winning."
Are you still on that boat with those other people from last episode?
The chefs come back, and well, first, back in the other room, they're very stressed. Or Blaze isn't stressed, but Antonia and Mike are. Mike lays down on a couch, puts his hand on his head. Just that move, and just oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
He says something like it's execution versus flavor or something like that. Like he basically says like, I executed mine very well and yours tasted really good. What's gonna win? Is that what I feel like he says?
Yeah. And inside he's going, I can't lose to a woman. If I lose to a woman,
my friends will never look at me the same.
I can't do it.
I won't be able to cook in Washington, D.C.
Show my face. That's why he's not doing it anymore. Well, he didn't lose to her, so spoiler.
The chefs come back and Antonia's eliminated.
Mm.
Tom made a call. You gotta
did.
find me some votes.
He
You gotta find me some votes.
put his thumb on the scale.
Bryan, are you gonna play the clip?
Are we ready for it? Get to the clip.
Antonia, please pack your knives and go.
Congratulations.
My congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank all of you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
It's just like having your stomach just drop. I'm just really disappointed. I've been here before, but it feels worse this time.
It was tough, but I think that's the right decision. I mean, curry was just too overspiced.
So much work to get so close, and then to just have it go away. It's really hard.
Always a pleasure coming to finale with you.
Yeah, I
Is that
cut
the
it
end?
off. Yeah, I cut it off there. It was getting so long.
Well, it cuts off before we get the lovely line of her saying it's like your high school boyfriend breaking up with you all over again or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
which makes sense to me,
Okay.
right?
Brutal. I mean, it is hard. She's eliminated in the exact same spot as she was in her
is that why I
season.
missed that too. I didn't pay attention very much, I guess. Which is why I was like, maybe I missed the envelope. If no one else did, that's fine.
she says something to Blaze along those lines of like, not going to be in the final with you again or something like that, like, because it's the same spot. So that is hard. And then Blaze makes some comment about, he was like, I had 2 missions. One, I guess, was to win Top Chef. The other one is I didn't want Padma to ever say pack your lives and go to me, which she will not at this point.
Yeah. He got that. He got his wish.
He got his wish. We got a finale now. Mike Izzy
Finally.
v. Blaze.
Make us the perfect meal. Whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Now their pact
4-course
is broken.
meal.
Now it's everyone against
Yeah.
themselves.
They got
Mhm.
themselves there, and now they agree. They need to turn on each other. Friends. But as friends. but it's friends who are competing with each other.
Yeah.
I understand. How do we close these anymore?
I believe we used to say where are they now, but we know what they're doing now.
You gotta listen to those previous episodes.
We know where they are. Yeah, go back and listen.
So
And nothing has changed as far as I know. They're all do the same stuff, I think.
Brian could start playing the music at any time.
You want to do that? That's what we want to do. Okay. I mean, if we
every week with this. It's every week.
We don't want to say anything officially, and we don't have to do anything.
We're gonna pack our knives and go.
This was fun. Absolutely. This is great, guys. You guys got something here. This is fun.
Nice.